Shahzad for a long time. Likewise, I'd like to introduce our next speaker, is Usman, who's known Shahryar for a very long time as well. And he's come with a slideshow, actually.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and Shahzad. Alright. As usual, I'm here to honor the fine institution of marriage, and also along the way humiliate these two gentlemen that I've known for so long. Now, first I want to applaud Shahryar and Shahzad for pulling off the ultimate in desi economics. The 2-for-1 wedding reception. As Uncle would say, good show. Good show. Now, I've known these two for a long time, and I'm hoping I can use this opportunity to get their wives and in-laws caught up to speed on everything that's transpired prior to them getting married. Now, yesterday, probably in anticipation of this, Shahzad actually pulled me aside and said, listen, this is a formal affair, okay? Try to behave. So I stopped and I thought, okay, well, first of all, I had to throw away my speech. And then I said, what does this mean in Shahzad's world? So I said, is there any kind of reference point that I can use? So I remembered I had some pictures. Let me look and see if I can find one of him at a wedding and see how he behaves. Now I knew exactly where I was headed with my speech. Now, Shahzad and I have a very long history. We even lived in the same dorm at KU. And Shahzad, he really began to shine in college. And I know he'll agree. Because there are so many times that he's like, hey, remember that time in college when... And I'm like, wait, was that during year 1 or year 7? But you can't really blame the guy. I mean, he does have 3 bachelor's degrees. And, you know, that might explain his extended bachelorhood as well. Now, at this point, I just want to wish the best of luck to both Shahzad and his beautiful wife, Nadia. And I'm going to leave you both with this. Beware of the parties. There will be many now that you two are newlyweds. And chances are that each party will be preceded by endless whining about not wanting to go, being in a bad mood, then finally a 2-hour shower and 3 hours of makeup and hair. But at that point, Shahzad will finally be ready. So be prepared. Now just to illustrate, let me just show you a few things here. Now this is Shahzad, I'm just walking you through the process. So this is Shahzad when he first wakes up. Then begins the 7-hour long getting ready process. If you interrupt him during that process in any way, you get this. But as you can see, the finished product, excellent. Worth the wait. Now I'm going to turn my attention to my other friend here, Shahryar, and his beautiful wife, Alia. Now luckily, I had the chance to talk to his wife, Alia, just yesterday at Samia's house, and she illuminated me on a lot of things. For one, Alia, she loves your relatives. In fact, she told me she likes your in-laws better than hers. Think about it. Now, I did do some background investigation while I was preparing to speak about Shahryar, and I learned some very interesting things. Now, did you know that just a few months ago, Shahryar's credit card was stolen? But Shahryar decided not to report it because the thief was spending less than Aliyah does. Now, Aliyah also did recently move here from Pakistan, and as a lot of you know, the immigration process is very long and time-consuming and frustrating. There's paperwork and legal maneuvers, and it also requires a lot of documentation. Documentation of your relationship in the form of emails, letters, pictures, and I just thought, what would this file look like? Is there any way I can get my hands on this file? Now, I did find this file, actually. And I have to say, I found many surprises. Now, for one, Shahryar had a very interesting Rishta picture. But in retrospect, I guess it worked. I mean, who would not want to marry this guy? But the fun did not end there. I also found some very interesting letters. And I was perusing through thousands and thousands of pages of correspondence and found such wonderful, beautiful words. I never knew what a talented poet Shahryar was. And even more shocking is how he can draw on his IT and computer engineering background while professing his truest feelings. Let me read you an excerpt from a correspondence that Shahryar sent to Alia. Lakhon honge nigah mein, kabhi mujhe bhi pick karo, mere प्यार की आइकॉन पे कभी तो डबल क्लिक करो. Wow, wow, wow. Now, you know, Alia, she's very fast, and she's also very talented and a literary genius, and she quickly fired back with this correspondence. कल जब मिले थे तो दिल में हुआ एक साउंड और आज मिले तो कहते हैं your file not found. She's a smart girl, I tell you, a smart girl. So then I began to wonder, what did make Alia agree to marry Shahryar? Was it Shahryar's rugged good looks? Was it his athletic figure and his cricket skills? No. I think that Alia was drawn to Shahryar for another reason. I think that Alia had the same dream that a lot of American girls have, of marrying an all-American cowboy.
Oh my God.
But don't worry, Shahryar, I don't think very many people have seen this. So in conclusion, congratulations to both of these happy couples. And I want to leave you with some advice for some of you who are not yet married. I want to actually thank some of you among us who are holding out against your parents' best efforts. Because it means the rest of us have even more time to find embarrassing pictures and stories for when your time finally does come. And let me leave you with this one last poem. शादी के पहले अगर तुम यहाँ होते, शादी के बाद अगर तुम ना ही होते, शादी के पहले मैंने प्यार किया, शादी के बाद ये मैंने क्या किया? Thank you, everybody.